past 2 weeks, I've actually deliberately used AI plus other tools to actually search for remote job opportunities and freelance gigs and connections and all of that. So I have actually made some progress. I have some successes. I've actually had things that didn't work, people that did not respond to me, and all of that. So I'm going to be sharing with you step by step what I did and what I'm going to be trying moving forward, and I'll come back to give you the update. So you want to watch this video to the end so that you do not miss any part of it, because I'm going to be breaking everything you need to use ChatGPT to actually help you with landing a remote job or freelance gigs and clients. But before I get started, I will encourage you to please take a second to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any other video that I create and you can be a part of the family. So that said, let's get right into this video. Let's go over to my laptop here. These are some of the prompts that I'm going to be sharing with you and how I did all of that. But before I get that, let's go to ChatGPT. So this is ChatGPT. So we're going to use ChatGPT for this illustration. But I would want to say this. So to get the best out of ChatGPT, it's better for you to actually log in, to sign in. If you don't have an account, just log in. That way, whatever you search on ChatGPT, it will be recorded. Like ChatGPT has the memory, so it can remember who you are, from your past queries, questions, and all of that. And when next you input something to be able to direct the response, tailor the response to you, because ChatGPT already knows who you are and all of that. And the same works for every other AI chat model, whatever it is. So, but I'm using ChatGPT for this illustration. So if it's your first time using ChatGPT, or you've not logged in, you want to log in. So if ChatGPT, you've not been using ChatGPT like frequently, so you want to describe yourself to ChatGPT, allow ChatGPT understand what you're saying. So before you just start asking, go straight into using ChatGPT, to find remote job, you want to understand, give ChatGPT a context. It's a language learning model. If you're in the language field like I am, you understand how generative language models work, and this is how ChatGPT also works. So let's get straight right into it. So my own ChatGPT, I've been using it for a while consistently, so it already kind of understands me. So let's say that you are a social media manager. So you can just say something like hi. Remember to be polite, respectful. Hi, I am a social media manager, and I am looking to land remote jobs abroad, or freelance gigs. Where do you think my target audience hang out? So we're going to just input this into ChatGPT and wait for the results. So first of all, why did I do this? This part is very important, because if you are in the remote work landscape, freelancing is one thing. If you want to actually start using it to look for a job, you want to know the kind of people that will actually need your services. So that will actually, help you know what platform you should go be checking them out. You're going to be checking them out on the right platform. So see what ChatGPT has to say. So he said, for freelance gig, LinkedIn, many startups and business owners need social media manager, but don't advertise job openly, engage with their blah, blah, blah. LinkedIn. So he suggested LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook group, Reddit, Upwork, Fiverr, and all of that. So this is just to give a context so that you are going to be channeling your energy in the right places and reaching the right people. So that's it. So I'm going to be using my own skill set as an example. So my method is going to be very easy. So, but if you do not, you've understood where your target audience is. So the next thing is for you to do this. So for this thing, we're going to be using like search operators. Now I've talked about search operators in one of my other videos, how to find hidden remote jobs. I'll put a link to that video in this video so that you can go watch it. So that will give you a better understanding and actually have a tool that actually does it. So search operators are special search queries that you use to kind of tailor the results that you receive from search engine results pages or whatever platform you're using to search, a tailored and more specific result. So this is what it is. So this is like sites, site URL, this is like a framework, profession, Gmail, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to use this same search query, this search operator to actually find people that we are going to be reaching. So for instance, when you see sites, so we're going to impute this site URL. So an example, for instance, your target clients are on Instagram, see instagram.com, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they are life coach. So these are the search terms we're going to impute into Google because we want to get all of this information. Now you've already used LinkedIn ChatGPT to figure out where your target clients will be. So they're not going to pick a site. Okay, if ChatGPT has told you that your target clients, will be on LinkedIn or on Twitter or whatever platform you want to target, then you should include all of that here. So let me use an example. So this is an example. I'm going to be using my own stuff for example. So for instance, I said sites, so linkedin.com. I'm going to be using LinkedIn, and I'm going to be targeting this profession, founders, because for instance, I'm in marketing, sales and marketing, I'm copywriter, content writer, email, newsletter, and all of that, sales. So I want to be targeting founders because founders want to get money and they will likely need my services. So Gmail or Yahoo Mail or all of these things. So I'm going to just copy this stuff. This is what I'm going to do. This is one thing you can do, and I'll just go to Google. I'll do a quick Google search and impute this thing here. So I'll just copy this and click enter. So you can see what we have on the screen. So Founders Factory, I think this is a group on LinkedIn, Founder Makers, Founders You Should Know, Founders Agency, Davidson, Founder Podcast, Founders and Creative, blah, blah, blah. So this will just give you the list of everybody that is actually a founder, that is on LinkedIn. So you keep checking the pages. So all of that. So I can even make the search even better. Let me go back to my sheet and make it. Let me go back to my sheet and make it more specific. So for instance, I did this. So I copy this one and I go to Google and I impute this in the search bar and I click enter. And this has given me a better result because just check out, see what I did. So the site linkedin.com, founders, SAS, software services, blah, blah, blah. So all of this stuff is like you should add their email, whatever information that they have. And you can see this person, Martin Lee, blah, 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 CEO. So you see all of the results that is given. See all of the results. So if we go to page 2, and you can see all of the results and all of that. So you can just keep modifying your search. You can see. So let's imagine that you are interested in AI. So we can even say this. Let me use this other query. So I copy this stuff. So I come to Google and I paste it. I come to Google and I paste and click enter. So you can see founder, sales, styler, AI. A lot of founders are creating AI tools, Nancy AI. You can see all of this stuff, and these are people on LinkedIn. So it gives you an idea of who you should check out. So let's say that I am very interested in the AI SaaS space and I'm looking for those kind of people. So you can just be founder, you can put startup and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Control A. I'm going to just and copy. Okay, why is this thing doing like this? Let me click out. So I'm just going to copy all of those results, all of the results that it has given me. Copy. And we're going to go back to ChatGPT. So this is where I'm going to actually be using ChatGPT. So we're going to paste the results in ChatGPT. You understand? And hold and give ChatGPT and prompt ChatGPT to actually help us with the task. So this is the prompt I'm going to use. So I'm going to say format the data below into a table with these columns: full name, company name, website, URL, blah, blah, blah. So I just copy this instruction and go back to ChatGPT and paste this, because I already written this earlier. So this is some typo here. I just click out. So I click on enter and wait for ChatGPT to actually do this stuff. Okay. So I can even refine it, say include LinkedIn URL. So you can see what I am saying. You can see what I am saying. So ChatGPT has actually created a sheet for us that has all of this stuff. So we can just, we can just copy all of this stuff. We copy it, Ctrl C. We'll copy it and we just go to our regular Google Sheet and paste all of the information there. So you can see that we have the information here. You have a table. So what I'm going to do is I can just even create another column. I'm going to call status. Let's say status, so that I actually know what I'm doing. Like if you want to actually monitor your outreach, you want to know, okay, this is what I've done, this person I have reached out to, and all of that. So this is what you're going to status. I'm going to put, okay, if I've contacted this person or all of that, I'm going to put that information here. So this is what ChatGPT has helped us to do. So let's say, for instance, we're going to be looking, you've taken one person's contact. So let me go back to my sheet. You've taken the person's contact. So what next? You're going to go on LinkedIn. So you're going to go on LinkedIn. So what you're going to do on LinkedIn, for instance, you are using LinkedIn like for my own skill set. So when you go on LinkedIn, you are just going to search for that person, like take a look at this sheet and look at everybody that you have on this sheet. So I just copied one page, so you can just keep going on and on and on. So you just find out like the most promising person. When you find the most promising person, you actually follow them on LinkedIn. Now on LinkedIn, you can actually just follow. So you might be thinking that, okay, you have the information, start sending them email. If you get that email from the sheet, we only got one email. So if you get a lot of people's email, then you can start sending them email. So that would be cold pitching. See, what I'm here to advise, cold pitching is not something that is easy to do, because I had tried, there was a day, like last year, I actually cold pitch, sent a cold email to like 100 people and I didn't get a response. So, because these people, founders, receive emails every day and most of them will likely not answer, because you do not know if they are actually looking to hire as at that point. When I get this list, these are not leads. These are not, so people really confuse, oh, you've gotten this, then you can go to automation and automate email and start sending them email. So you're not going to focus on process. For this video, I'm very result oriented. So what are you going to get from this? So if you are in the marketing, sales, copywriting niche, contacts are different from leads. So what now you've gotten the contact of these people, like, oh, their LinkedIn, their email. What you are going to do is now to make them become a lead, to nurture them to become a lead. So what do I mean? For instance, you've gotten their contact on LinkedIn. The next thing that you are going to do is to follow them. Now, when you follow that person, you can follow anybody on LinkedIn. So for some people that already have LinkedIn Premium, you can now send them a message. But I wouldn't want to go straight into sending them a message, because that will also be cold DMing. Do you understand? And cold doing anything doesn't really yield results, especially if the person is not hiring or doesn't need your service. So the major task is to understand, does this person need my service? That's when cold pitching works. But for the other way, what I do is that when I get to LinkedIn, I follow you. I have a couple of people. I'll follow people that have also following you, and I like your post. When you make a post, I make a comment. That way, I'm kind of warming you up to become a lead. A lead is someone that has crossed your path, they've interacted with you, even if at least once. Maybe they've liked your response, they've liked your comment, they've responded to your comment, or something of that sort. Once the person has interacted with you once, a contact has interacted once, or come across, maybe downloaded your PDF, anything of that sort, that person has become a lead. Do you understand? So when you just get an information about somebody, that person is not yet a lead. So you are going to move the person from just being, random information to bringing them to becoming a lead. So this is how you make them to become a lead. So what I will do is go to LinkedIn and do all of that. And I have a video about the details and how to use LinkedIn. I'll put that in the description below. So you go watch that video. To move them to actually becoming a lead is actually engaging with them. So like, what if they don't respond? So when they make a post, what you can do, you can make a post and tag that person. Oh, I did this, I learned from this person, and you tag the person. That person will likely respond with a comment or reply. And once someone replies to you, you can now send the person a message. Oh, I saw that because that person has now become a lead because they've kind of found interest in you. So that person has moved from just information to now becoming an actual lead. So when that person has become a lead, then you can now follow up on the lead and look for ways to push that person lower in the funnel. So when that person has become a lead, you're not going to make this person a contact. So the person is a lead because they've liked your comment, liked your post, you've tagged them, so they respond, they liked, or they made a comment. So when they make a comment, you're not going to make them to become a contact because you can now contact them one-on-one. Then that's when you can now sell. Because you have now some level of understanding with this person, then you can now actually sell. So this is what I have done. I've practiced this in 1 week, and this is the results I have gotten. I think I did this for like 10, is it up to 10? Maybe 7 to 10, roughly around 10 people I contacted. And I got 3 of them, okay, I think 5 responses. 3 of them like okay, they were not interested. 1 is still keeping me on hold. I have not followed up. Maybe that's a bad on my own part. And 1 person actually responded. That person became, the person made a comment. The person has actually become a lead. So I sent an email, all of that. And this person has actually become a contact because we've exchanged email now once. And person has responded to me and like is going to respond to me in 1 week time. So this is what I've done and this is what works. So this is actually how to do. So when people talk about using ChatGPT, they say, oh, ChatGPT, I'm looking for a remote job, or give ChatGPT a prompt, list 20 companies that we hire for my skill, and ChatGPT will just list the companies. Then you look for then list the company email. Then you start code pitching. Code pitching is hard work. So if you want to reach out to clients, I think the way that you reach out to clients, the way that will work is this way, like warming up this information, lead them to nurture them to become leads, then from lead they become contact, then you can sell. And this is one way I do. So I've actually practiced LinkedIn DMing, DMing these people and talking to them in this 1 week, and this is the result I have gotten. I've gotten people I've had conversations and all of that. Some people are still in the pipeline, they've not responded. So this is how I have used ChatGPT. Post and tag this person, and they've responded. And you now want to shoot your shots, you want to send a code, you want to now send them a message in their DM. So you have to, maybe they made a post. Now copy that post, and you copy that post. You go to ChatGPT, copy the post that the person made, copy the person's response to your post, copy the conversation, and put it in ChatGPT, and tell ChatGPT, for instance, like this is the person I made. Like, have a conversation, like is a body, like ChatGPT is actually your body. So you have a conversation with ChatGPT, and then you impute the conversation you have with ChatGPT and what your intention is. I want to pitch this person for like no more than 2 lines. And this is what I want to do, and you click on it, and ChatGPT will just give you everything. So what I've advised that when you are done with this, when you are creating your pitch or your sales message or whatever with ChatGPT, when it is giving you the final results, you have to edit, because ChatGPT also put a disclaimer that ChatGPT can make mistakes, and it's true. ChatGPT actually makes mistakes and just overblow things. So you want to actually read it and edit it, because if you're looking to work with people abroad, they can sense ChatGPT. They don't even use this box ChatGPT you use. They use the paid version. So they can sense that you just copy something off the clip with all of that. So you want to now personalize it, remove some of the markers and all of that. So this is one way that I have actually used ChatGPT to actually aid my job search. So this way is actually effective because you have to use ChatGPT and other tools. So for instance, you use Instagram more. So instead of going to like sites, LinkedIn, you can also do that with Instagram. You can just copy it and put it on Google. Done. And this is the results I have gotten. I've actually finally been able to talk to two people. And from those two people, I sent message. I did all of that with ChatGPT. I got one response. This is because I didn't send a lot of messages. I just sent about 7 or 8 thereabouts, and I've gotten like 2 messages. But one person is actually interested, and we'll have a conversation. So that is, I'm trying to tell you all of the things that works. But if you want something like really fast, you can just go this route. You follow them. If you have a deadline, and you can just follow all the people, then start sending cold outreaches immediately in their DMs and see what happens. So you can do that. But me, I prefer to nurture this information, nurture the contacts to become leads before you actually engage with them. I think it's more productive that way, because I just sent 7 or 8 and I got a response. I got 3 responses. So you can see how effective the percentage, the open rate is actually high. So that is one way you can go about it. So another thing I want to point out to you is the whole landscape is changing, like what I'm going to be doing moving forward. So after this stuff, I think I want to incorporate AI into my whole remote job, freelance gig, and all of this stuff that I am doing, because it's changing things. And what I have noticed is that the more human you are, because everybody is using AI now. In fact, people are generating comments with AI. Someone makes a post, they use AI to generate comments. So everybody's like bot kind of thing, and people want to see real humans. So one way you can stand out, if you are trying to do an outreach, for instance, on Instagram or on social media, because these founders, these people that you are looking to sell to, actually get a lot of DMs. So they will likely not open a DM. So you have to look at how can you stand out. So instead of typing, you can use a voice note. And if you speak very well, you have a good accent, that can work for you. That can help you stand out. And sending a video, because people want to be sure that they're actually conversing with a real human being. So these are the things that you can do to actually stand out. But moving forward, I'm looking at how I can be found, because I really don't like stress. I don't like pitching. I'm not the pitching kind of girl. I think I'm someone that I like to be found. Like, instead of going to search for jobs, is easier when the jobs find you. I think that's just my lazy girl approach to things. So I'm thinking of ways that, since people are now searching on AI, but everybody's not like, the fraction of search is now divided between AI and Google. So people abroad just use AI, and because they use the paid version, they use what you call like AI agents and all of that. And this AI agent is able to suggest links, URLs to answer people's questions. I'm looking at how can I like put myself out there in a way that AI will recommend my content. So that is what I'm trying to figure out, so that these people, the clients, founders I'm trying to attract, they find me. And one of the ways I discovered that I can do this is to actually be human, because AI is AI. So the more human I am, the more maybe AI can suggest my content, my services to this kind of people. So I'm going to be trying this out, and I'm going to come here to also give you the report. So if you are interested in trying this out with me, subscribe to this channel right now. Subscribe to this channel, and so that you'll be in the loop of all of these things. I'll come and be telling you guys everything that I'm doing, and just follow the whole process. So that is it. Thank you for watching. Bye.